It was Halloween night in a small town when a young journalist named Emma took a shortcut through an old forest. She never knew what was waiting in the shadows. This is a true story that will make you check your room tonight. It was Halloween night in the small town of Willow Creek. The streets were quiet except for the occasional rustle of leaves and the faint laughter of children trick-or-treating. Emma, a young journalist visiting the town for a story, decided to take a shortcut through the old forest at the edge of town, a place locals whispered about but avoided after sunset. As she walked, the shadows grew longer, the trees seemed taller, and a chilling wind whispered through the branches. Emma laughed nervously at herself. It's just the wind, nothing more. Deep down, she felt eyes watching her from the darkness. Suddenly, Emma heard footsteps behind her, slow, deliberate, matching her pace. She stopped, holding her breath. The footsteps stopped too. She turned around, but no one was there. Only the moonlight filtering through the twisted branches illuminated the forest floor. She pulled out her flashlight and noticed strange symbols carved into the trees, circles, lines, and a jagged triangle that seemed like a warning. Her heart pounded, but curiosity pushed her forward. Then she saw it, a shadow darting between the trees. Not a person, not an animal, something taller, darker. Emma's phone buzzed, a text message, but she hadn't received service in hours. It simply read, "Don't look behind you." Her stomach turned cold. She froze, then slowly turned. But the path behind her was empty. Yet she felt the shadow again, closer this time. The air grew heavy, like someone or something was breathing right next to her. Emma ran, branches scratching her face. The path twisted unnaturally, like the forest was alive, trying to trap her. Suddenly, she tripped and fell into a small clearing. In the center was an old, abandoned cabin, its windows broken, door slightly ajar. Inside, she could hear whispers, low, guttural, like voices speaking in a language she couldn't understand. Then she saw it, a figure tall and thin, its face completely black. No features, just a void. Its long fingers reached toward her, and the whispers turned into screams. Emma screamed and stumbled out, running blindly. The forest seemed endless now. Every time she thought she had escaped, the shadow was there, just out of reach, following her silently. Finally, she reached the edge of the forest. Lights from the town glimmered ahead, a sign of safety. She looked back one last time and froze. The shadow stood at the edge of the trees, still watching her. Then it raised a finger, pointing straight at her heart. Emma realized with horror that the shadow wasn't just following her. It had chosen her. Chills ran down her spine as the whispers returned, clearer this time. You can never leave Willow Creek. Not really. When she reached her hotel, she thought she was safe, but when she unlocked the door, her phone buzzed again. "Welcome home, Emma." And on the screen, a photo of her sleeping, taken from inside the room. Emma left Willow Creek the next morning, but the memory haunted her. Every Halloween, she receives a text, "See you soon." And sometimes, when the lights are off, she swears she sees a shadow move in the corner of her room, waiting. Emma thought she was safe, but every Halloween, the shadow reminds her, you can never truly escape Willow Creek. What about you? Could you survive a night in the forest? If you've ever had a scary experience, write it in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you dare.